Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all, just like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. God tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs when I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta. Turn it on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. Turn it on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Ain't God been good to me? But then again, ain't he been good to you too, though? I mean, really, man. Think of all the blessings God has given you. You know what? There's some good news today, though, y'all. In the face of the world being the way it is, the evilness that's out there, it just seems like that's all that's on the news sometimes. You know, we got news of parents not really standing up being parents. We got news stories of children turning on their parents. You got everything. The economy, you got places you thought used to be beautiful places to go. Now they got travel alerts. It's all over. It's all over. But the good news is there's something that you can have in this relationship with God that gives you a way to deal with it all. And I'm not saying that it'll protect you from every single thing out there that's happening, because some things are going to happen to you. You're going to be in an accident from time to time. You're going to make a mistake and fall down from time to time. But man, wouldn't it be incredible for you if you understood that you had some insurance in all of this, that no matter what happened to you, you know, you were covered. You know, look, insurance companies, as good as they are, you know, like our friends at State Farm or any other insurance company, you know, they do some amazing things. Insurance is a really, really good thing to happen in the event that something happens to you. You know, you may not want to pay the premium, but guess what? In the event that something happens to you, that insurance is absolutely critical. Well, but guess what? They cover certain things. You can get life insurance. You can get auto insurance. You can get accident insurance. You can get health insurance. There is nothing that you can buy to safeguard you against life's decisions. You know, if you make a mistake, if you cheat, if you lie, if you fall down and you can't seem to get it together and you make a crazy decision about how you're going to go about securing an income, there are no policies you can buy for that. You can't buy a policy if you stop being the man you're supposed to be and give up on your children. You can't buy a policy if something happens as a mother and all of a sudden you're not the mother you're supposed to be. But there is some insurance coverage out there for you. And that relationship that you form with God, that friendship that you form with him, that alliance that partnership, that prayer that you put in all the time. There is an insurance policy that you have taken out when you form a relationship with your Heavenly Father, when you form a friendship, when you form a bond that protects you when these things happen, in the event that they happen. Now, here's the great thing about prayer. Prayer can head off some stuff from happening. It really, really can. Prayer can prevent some things from happening. You know, I'll give you an example in my life. Okay, here we go. Because, see, this is the best way for me to do it. Because, see, what I don't like to do is talk to people without letting them know, hey, look, I'm in this hole with you. I feel where you're at. Okay, here we go. I was making some decisions a few years ago because what I thought I was doing was counterbalancing something that was happening in my life. You know, I thought that since I wasn't happy, or for whatever the reason I thought I wasn't happy, if I, as wrong as I am, wanted to blame somebody else for my unhappiness, that's really, if I make a bad decision because I'm thinking I'm unhappy with somebody, well, hold up, partner. Two wrongs don't make a right. And I make a decision to do something wrong. And now the consequences come when I do something wrong. See, then I already know as an intelligent thinking man, as most of you are, that when you do something wrong, that, you know, there is a consequence for that. I teach that to my sons. When you do something wrong, there is a consequence. So as an adult, I fully understood the consequence. And so what I was doing was I was making some decisions that was causing some consequences in my life that was delaying my happiness, delaying my progress, causing my business not to go the way it could go, so forth and so on. Well, what I started doing was I took out this insurance policy called prayer, and I started putting it in my mix on a daily basis. And then I started putting it in my mix, 2-3 times a day. And then I found myself using it all the time. And then I really started putting it in when I didn't need any help, when I wasn't in trouble. I started putting insurance in. I started making deposits into the bank. I started paying my premiums down. And prayer is like a premium. You just pay into it. Then when situations started coming up now, that prayer that I had put in, those premiums I had paid, it started preventing me from making the decisions I was making in the past. Thus, I didn't have to suffer the consequences. Thus, my businesses didn't have to be delayed in its progress because I had put some payments on some premiums. I had taken out an insurance policy with my life, my real life. I'm talking about your life where you make your day-to-day decisions in. I'm not talking about, see, life insurance is only good if you die. God has a policy that's available for you while you living. See, in order for an insurance policy to pay, something bad got to happen. Now, there may be some others out there I don't know nothing about, but all the ones I got, my car insurance, they only come into play if I have an accident. I have an accident insurance policy where if something happens to me, I got accident. I got my voice is covered in case something happened to that. I got that, but I got to not be able to talk to cash that one. You understand? Everything. I got homeowners insurance. Nothing show up on my homeowners insurance unless it's a flood, a fire, a theft. Something bad got to happen for my insurance to even make sense. When you take out the policy with your Heavenly Father, when you pay the premiums of prayer, and that's all it costs, man. You ain't got to have no money for this policy. I put into the policy. It pays me dividends and benefits for living. Ain't nothing got to go wrong for me to cash in on this policy. I use this policy for good things. I'll give you an example. I use this policy to ask God to watch over my family when I travel. Make the decisions to pay your premiums in prayer. Talk to your Heavenly Father. Get you some insurance in your life. And when you have little things like that, keep on stepping, man. God loves you, man. Man, I sure hope you talk to God today, because guess what? He sure would like to hear from you. That's for sure.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. How blessed can we be? Still here, still fighting, still giving another shot, another opportunity, another day of grace and favor. Man, that's something to be grateful for. Don't let that slip by you now. Don't worry about all this. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Key, woke up. Other key, got a bed. Other key could get out on either side. You know, unless your bed is up against the wall. I don't recommend putting your bed up against the wall because I've had that before and turned and got up the wrong way and bust my head wide open. I don't suggest you put your bed up against the wall. I did that in college, though, last time I had a bed against the wall. Listen, anyway, this is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior.
You're 68 now.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, what does success look like right now, and how do you measure it now at 68?
When I'm looking at my grandkids playing outside, when I'm looking at my children being able to come over with their children and have a space that I've provided, you know, to be able to see them participate, you know, whether it's fishing with them or watching them on their little water slides or playground, you know, and realizing that I've done my job in making them have an opportunity to see a part of life that they probably might not have gotten to see normally. So that's success for me now. Success for me is recognition that I get from time to time. Not that I seek it, but it's nice every now and then to get your flowers. You know, it's a good thing to be able to see some of the fruits of your labor. When I meet young people who say, hey, man, you changed my life. Hey, man, you gave me an opportunity. Hey, man, I thank you for your camp. Your camp caused me to do this. I met this man. Hey, Mr. Harvey, thank you and your wife for the scholarship. That stuff like that matters to me. I don't care anymore about the accolades of how many shows I've gotten in Image Awards and Emmys. That's, like I say, it's nice to be giving your flowers. But the most important thing is when people see me and they tell me that I've mattered to them, that I made a difference. That, for me, describes success for me at this point. There's a saying that says, a society becomes great when old men plant trees under which the shade they know they'll never sit. And that's been important to me. And I've been planting a lot of trees lately. And I know, matter of fact, I had put 66,000 sprucelings on my ranch from trees that got tore up in the hurricane. And I put them back so they could put that part of my forest back on my ranch that was beautiful. Well, guess what? I won't be here when it becomes a forest, probably. But my grandkids will be able to ride their bikes through the forest.
Who brought in 66,000 trees? Who did that? Where these trees come from?
That's what you got out of that.
You know, y'all ain't visualizing this. Somebody got to haul all these trees in here. Where all these trees come?
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll have the pastors in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. The Monday after that Sunday with Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with a word.
Oh,
yeah. Amen.
Gavel. We gavel expeditiously as we pontificate down this road of podiatry.
That's right.
Realizing that being in the right proximity of divinity to discuss your infinity.
Woo! My car.
That boy know how to.
Blessed be the righteous.
Yes.
For the righteous is always just right.
Always.
All right now. Come on, Deacon. Let us have this word.
All right, Pastor. Today we are coming from the book of Gil. The book of Gil. If you will turn with me, if you would, as we go from the second chapter, verse, I think we started at verse 1 of the second chapter, Pastor. Here it is.
Now, before you answer this question, answer this. This wouldn't be from the book of Gil Scott Heron, would it?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
This starts off, Pastor, like I said, chapter 2, verse 1. My. You look
Stop
so
right there.
Sweet.
Stop right there. Whenever you begin a sentence with my, that's a replacement for good God Almighty.
That's right.
Amen, Pastor. Amen.
It says, Pastor, put on your red dress and slip on your high heels and some of that sweet perfume. It sure smells good on you.
Stop right there. Put on your red dress.
Yes.
Amen.
That's that Charlotte color. That harlot color.
That's right.
Red symbolizes what men want.
Break it down.
Red hot.
That's right.
Slip on them high heel. But don't wear no flats. We want you up on your tippy toe.
Woo! Good God Almighty.
We want your calves bulging.
Yeah.
Slight forward tilt.
That's right. Just like that there.
And then skeet, some of that perfume on. Sure smell good to me.
Amen.
Slide on your lipstick and let all your hair down. 'Cause baby, when you get through, I'm going to show you.
Stop right there.
Yes.
It didn't say put on your lipstick. It said slide it on.
Slide it.
Because that's how it's going to come off anyway. See, we really don't want you to put it on because we ain't going to put it off. Want you to slide it on because we going to slide it off. Read.
Tonight will be a special night no matter where we go.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Tonight going to be special. I don't care where we go. Pick a play. Let's get it on. Read.
And I'm so proud to be with you. I just want to let you know. You got me saying my.
Oh.
My.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tonight is going to be a special night.
That's right.
I don't know exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
Don't matter to me. If it don't matter to you, we can go to Cracker Barrel.
That's right.
What?
We can go to Capitol Grill.
Yes. Come on now.
We can go to IHOP.
Come on now.
We can go to Waffle House.
Come on here.
We can go to Ruth Chris.
Yes, Ruth Chris.
We can go to Denny's. I don't care where we go, as long as you got on your red dress, slipped on them high heel shoes, skidded on a little perfume, just the way I like it. We're going to have a good day. Tonight is going to be a special night. I'm going to make it that way, because after we eat this food, we're going to go in here and slide that lipstick off that you had. Slide it on early before.
Preach, Pastor.
We're going to put some tabs and some cuts in that red dress. Might have to pull it up over your head. I don't know how we're going to do it. But the red dress finna be in the floor. It's going to hold.
Come on,
hope it's got the same color red on the inside that it got on the outside. Because I'm turning it inside out. Oh, Lord.
Oh, he's preaching this morning.
Good God.
And they're going to make me say, my. That's a replacement for, oh, Lord, look a here. What a, my. Sing it, Johnny. It sure feels good to me. Yeah. Now, as we sit here, we're going to have a call to the altar.
Come on and bring it.
Okay.
Won't you come? Please step aside for anyone who has on a red dress.
Yes.
We are done with all the red dresses.
Yes.
We are looking for black dresses. Every woman should have a black dress.
One more thing, Pastor.
Amen.
Let's just lock the doors. Yeah, we gonna
lock the doors in the back. It's a fine new pie thing. Marvin say lock the doors. Marvin Sapp say lock the doors. Noops is locking doors up in here.
Thank you, Reverend Motown and Deep and Def Jam.
Oh,
Coming up
Lord.
next, ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this. Amen.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On August 6th, get ready to laugh all the way to the bank with The Pickup, the hottest action movie of the summer coming to Prime Video. Eddie Murphy stars as an armored truck driver with his rookie partner, Pete Davidson, as they are forced into a multi-million-dollar heist led by none other than your girl, Keke Palmer. From Tim Story, director of Barbershop, The Pickup features an all-star cast including Eva Longoria, Marshawn Lynch, and Andrew Dice Clay. The Pickup coming to Prime Video August the 6th.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, we'll recap the weekend's trending topics and the top news stories. That's all coming up at the top of the hour. We have a great show planned for you. You don't want to miss it. It is time right now to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. This is from Bo in Roanoke. Bo writes, my wife borrowed money from her dad to get my birthday present. I didn't know until her dad made a snide remark about me having better suits than him. I feel like a failure because he's holding it over my head. Should I pay him the money back myself?
Yeah, if it's bothering you like that, have some dignity. Pay him back.
And what should he say with that?
Here go your money.
Because he made that remark, the dad.
Or just, hey man, hey Pop, appreciate what you did, man. Now go get yourself a suit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, what you're not
like
finna
that
do
one
is you're not
better.
finna sting me every time you see me about some suit.
Well, what is the Pop saying to him? What is he saying?
I see you. Got yourself a new suit, huh? That's better suit than one I wear.
Uh-huh.
Wonder where you got that money from.
Every time he's saying it.
Yeah.
On site.
Must be nice.
On site.
Must be nice. Get a suit like that for your birthday.
All of you. Okay. All right. Moving on to Felita.
Hey, we're going to invite y'all over to dinner. Wear your suit.
Yup, you know it.
Every time. All right. All right, moving on to Felita. Felita in Jonesboro writes, my 54-year-old husband won't stop smoking cigars in my house. You can relate to this, CLO, when I'm not home. He has no regard for how I feel about a smoky house, even if he does it in the basement. He said I'm being too sensitive. How do I compromise with him?
Stop sleeping with him. That's what happened to me.
I knew you could relate. I knew you could.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. We got let's just say a large house. I can't smoke in it nowhere. I can't smoke in this house.
Large house.
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Not
I
even
can't
in the
smoke
basement?
outside of it at a door and some go through the door.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
No, because cigar smoke don't go away just because you put the cigar down.
It lingers, buddy.
It lingers, yeah.
Bruh, he got to get him a little, this is what he got to do.
Okay.
He got to turn his garage into a cigar lounge and put a fan by the back door of the house. So the fan constantly blows the cigar smoke to the outside. Turn your garage into a cigar lounge or bruh, go to Home Depot, buy yourself one of them sheds.
Okay.
Them aluminum sheds.
Make a man.
Put it outside in your backyard, put your little portable air conditioner in there or a fan or something. Sit in there and open up the doors and have your little smoking tent out in your backyard. But you got to quit smoking in that house.
Yes. Yeah, because if he makes a garage into a cigar lounge, where are they going to park the cars?
No, well, you can't smoke when the car in there. Put the car on the pad in front of the house.
Okay.
Just, you want to smoke, just bag the car or cars, whatever you got. Sit out there. Get you some nice little chairs out there and enjoy your cigar. Just put a fan for that front door, on that back door that lead into the garage so you can blow the smoke out. That's what I do. I turn my garage into a man cave.
Okay.
If not, your whole Ford 150 gonna smell like a cigar.
This is a serious subject.
I know.
But he has to honor this woman and not smoke in that house.
Yeah. It's pretty strong. Yeah. Cigar smoke. All right, moving on to Lola in Chicago. Lola writes, I'm dating for fun and not for a relationship right now. My older sister is married and miserable and says I look like a garden tool for casually dating. I'm 28 years old. What's a good age to say? Yeah. What's a good age to settle down? Do I have to settle for a mediocre man? That's Lola's
Well, you
question.
don't have to settle for a mediocre man, but there's a age limit to garden tooling. Garden tooling, there's a process in gardening where there's weeds in your garden and you take a particular tool called a hoe and you weed out the weeds in your garden, and that's called hoeing. That's a real term in farming. It's called hoeing. We're going to go out here and hoe these weeds. Now, there is no the age bracket, the age limit for garden tooling is never.
Okay.
You should try to get past the phase of garden tooling in your life ever, so you don't have to have a bunch of regrets and stuff. Now, if you want to casually date, and what she's saying is you're coming across as a garden tool, is because if your dating encompasses sleeping with a lot of different men, that's going to lead to a problem that you may not foresee. Because at one point in time, you're going to have to make the decision to stop.
But she didn't say she slept with them. She just said she's dating for fun. That could be just going out, to dinner, to the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
She didn't say she slept with them.
This is hoeing one-on-one right here.
Her sister is judging her. Her sister, who's married and miserable.
Because her sister knows what she's doing, Shirley. That's what this is about. And that's why the sister used the reference to garden tooling. That's why she used the reference.
So she's saying
she know what her sister's doing.
What's a good age to settle down? That's what she's asking.
To quit
settle
garden
down. I'm gonna just tell you right now, it ain't a good idea for women to sample a lot of men. It's not a good idea.
Because of the double standard. Yeah. Men can do it, but yeah.
It's a double standard. I didn't create the double standard. And you can try to change it if you want to. Go ahead. It's not going to change. We're going to feel the same way about you when we find out about you. Okay?
Can't even go on the dates at 28 and kick it.
No, you can go on dates and kick it. But if you're sleeping with these men after your sister is insinuating by calling it garden tooling.
That's terrible. Yeah, terrible. Oh, well.
All right, moving on to...
In the words of my daddy to my older sisters, and he wasn't talking to me, I just happened to be sitting in the room as a young boy. You can't do what I do and still be a lady.
Yeah. Double standard. You're right.
Double standard. All right, here we go. Chuck, last one.
Glad I ain't no lady. Go ahead.
It's fun.
It's hard, though. It's hard.
But it's fun. All right, last one. Chuck in St. Petersburg. A year ago, I had sex with a coworker that I really liked. She came on to me and I went ahead and had sex with her, but I wanted so much more. Should I take a risk and ask her to go out, or do I think she's not girlfriend material? Or do you think she's not girlfriend material? Because she came on to him, I'm assuming, and had sex with him, I'm assuming.
Well, you can ask out. I would, you know, and find out what the deal is.
Okay.
Something gonna happen the night before one time so crazy, we ain't gonna be able to make eye contact tomorrow.
All right. I think that does it. CLO, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour. You're here for it. We'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, you guys. So did you see this story? Team USA star sprinter, Sha'Carri Richardson, she was arrested at the Seattle-Tacoma airport recently for assaulting her boyfriend. Now, according to law enforcement, the incident started at the TSA checkpoint when Sha'Carri and her boyfriend got into a heated argument and it turned physical. TSA surveillance and, according to authorities, show Sha'Carri pushing her boyfriend so hard that he crashed into a column a few feet away. Whoosh, strong. The video shows the boyfriend gather himself and then walk away from Sha'Carri, who followed him and then threw a pair of headphones that hit him. Sha'Carri was arrested and charged with 4th-degree assault. Now, her boyfriend's name is Christian
Coleman,
right? You saw
fast too.
Yeah, he is a track star as well. Now, according to the Shade Room, he didn't want to press charges, so to speak, and he's extending Sha'Carri grace and mercy, and he expresses his commitment to extending grace and mercy and love to her, and he says she is a great person. So apparently you saw some of this, Steve. Did you see it?
Yeah. But it wasn't, it's mandatory in Oregon to arrest a person. It's mandatory. So he didn't want nothing to happen, but it's mandatory. They got a law.
Washington, this says Seattle-Tacoma Airport.
Yeah,
so
Washington, Oregon, same thing. Ain't
Northwest.
Ain't either one of them really in America. They kind of up there doing their own thing. So, that had to happen in Hartsville. They'd have just go and get on the plane. Y'all want an aisle seat or a window?
Not Atlanta.
Yeah, Hartsville. Yeah, we're gonna put somebody between y'all with some pajamas on and a bonnet and let y'all work through it.
You are wrong for this.
Yeah, and a pillow, pajamas with footies in it, a pillow and a bonnet. Yeah. And so yeah, man. I mean, the dude did the right thing. He was righteous cat. He didn't, do nothing back and all like this.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's good. And maybe, she will learn, man, hey man, this might be just a really, really good guy. Now you gotta work on your temperament in public, in private too.
Yeah. Because if this was the other way around, he'd have went down.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh. He would have been in jail. Yeah.
Sha'Carri I love her, man. I love Sha'Carri Richardson. Yes. She overcame, she's a track star. Yeah. But you have to always remember who you are. Mm-hmm. You don't get to set it. You don't get to put your greatness down for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. You got to keep the crown on, and you got to protect your brand. You can't do like you want to do.
That's right, Steve. Good advice, Steve. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right, moving on. In other unfortunate run-in with the law, here's another story. An arrest warrant was issued for rapper Glorilla in Forsyth County, Georgia, after police were called to Glorilla's home for a burglary. Now, reportedly, Glorilla was out of town working at the time, and someone at her house called the police. Forsyth County officials claim that during a routine check-in for the burglary suspects, they discovered a significant amount of marijuana and a controlled substance in a closet. A warrant was issued for the homeowner, Glorilla. She surrendered to authorities 2 days later and was charged with felony possession of marijuana and possession of a controlled substance. She was released on bond the same day. Georgia Representative Eric Bell is calling for all of Glorilla's charges to be dropped under House Bill 464, which shields victims from being penalized under unrelated matters and that they seek help from law enforcement. So
And
Representative
this didn't have
Bell,
nothing to do with burglary. That's basically what he's saying.
Exactly right, Tommy. Representative Bell told Fox 5 Atlanta that Glorilla deserves support, not punishment, for trying to protect herself and her home. And we cannot send this message that doing the right thing puts you at greater risk. So what's your thought? Is her arrest justifiable or not? What do you guys think?
Well, not to me. You know, the call was about a burglary at her home while she wasn't there. They go in, investigating the burglary, and discover a whole lot of weed.
In a closet.
Yeah.
And a controlled substance. Yeah.
Obviously. But, you know, controlled substance could be, you know.
What is that? Gummies? What is that? What is that?
You know.
We don't know what
We don't.
it
That's
is.
right. So, but
It's
anyway,
illegal, whatever it is.
well, but you know, obviously she's not selling weed. Okay. And they didn't find no scales and little bags and a bunch of cash in rubber bands. They found some weed in the girl's closet. Now, a lot of people have weed in their house. Once you go in a person's house for an unrelated incident and then you discover weed, how you arresting the person for weed? Well, you was in there to discover the robbery.
Right.
Now, maybe they was in there looking for that weed. I don't know. But you can't come in here taking mine.
Clearly they found it.
Hey, is Glorilla the one that talk real country?
I'm from Memphis. What you know about me?
Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I love to have been in there.
Me too. I love
Police was talking to her.
I heard she was selling T-shirts with a mugshot picture on it.
But see, that's another thing we got to stop doing, our young people, man. We got to stop glorifying these incidents with the law. This stuff follows you, man.
Yeah.
This stuff follows you everywhere you go. This having a record, man, ain't nothing to glorify. You can ask anybody that's done some time, does that record not follow them? That's why a lot of cats get out of prison, man, and end up in the same spot because they can't get work. We gotta do better with this.
Yeah, especially us. You could have a record and be the president.
Take them bonnets and house shoes off at the airport.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about
Lord, what is we doing?
Steve's love for fishing and his new diagnosis of FMD. What's that about? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Okay, so Steve, you were featured on an episode of The Lure Show doing what you love, which is fishing. You were fishing on your lake and you talked about a new diagnosis that you suffered from for a couple of hours. What is called FMD? What is that?
That's fisherman's depression.
What?
Yeah, that's
you came up with your own depression.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, everybody that had it. Tommy, you've had it, you didn't realize.
Not everybody, but go ahead.
Everybody that has been fishing has landed a huge fish. Been fighting it, bringing it in, get it right to the boat or right to the bank, and it shake off. I mean, you got your net, you finna scoop it, you trying to reach down, get your hand in his mouth, and it shake off. And you look at
and that's when you become depressed, is when the fish shake off?
FMD, baby.
Why are you depressed?
Because you done lost a huge fish. I didn't have a 40-pounder. I didn't lost at the boat, at the edge.
So it's all this work, and then the fish got away. Is that it?
The
letdown is tremendous.
Oh my God.
The letdown is tremendous.
It just takes away your moment of bragging. And I ain't got no picture. Now I'm telling everybody, man, his mouth was this big. And everybody going, yeah, because everybody heard the fish story. But when you got the receipt, you got the picture, I got the scale, I'm showing you the digits.
8 pounds, 12 ounces.
Coming
Oh,
in.
man.
Why you saying it like that?
Oh, my dream is to catch a double-digit bass. 10 pounds or better. I can't wait for that day to happen. It's gonna happen.
Why do you love fishing so much? I saw this video of you on the Lure Show. It's on social media on your IMC
Because it's one of my few outlets, and it's something I really, really am good at doing. Okay. I'm really good at fishing. It ain't like golf. I love golf, but
you ain't good at it. You ain't really, really good.
The ball kind of don't do like I ask it to. You know, if I break 90, when I break 90, I'm having a great day out there. Shoot a 88 or 86. Now, I had the best day of golf I ever had. I shot a 78 one time. I don't know who he was, because the next day I shot a 95.
So very inconsistent. It's inconsistent. The golf game is
inconsistent. Ain't even the word. I went from a 78 to a 95. Same golf course. I'm talking about, man.
But Tommy loves it too. He loves fishing too.
I ain't shot an 80-something on the computer game. I'm just saying.
But back to fishing. Tommy, you love fishing as well.
I love fishing. I can
Same reason why Steve loves it. He
like
said he's good at it.
Yeah, the peacefulness is unmatched. I love being out on the boat with the life jacket on by myself for hours.
Do what makes you happy. All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Sister Odell is here. We'll talk to her right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, she is here, the one and only Sister Odell.
Odie.
When that's all I wanted to say was when Because it's just too long a story behind that. So what is I'm trying to say? When I what? I've been everywhere, everything. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, good
morning, Sister Odell.
Morning, Sister Odell.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What's going on today, Shirley?
Well, I just wanted to ask you, how's your summer going so far? I mean, we have, it ain't,
obviously it ain't going good as yours. How your summer going? I heard you having you on a hot summer romance.
Hot girl summer.
You have a hot girl summer. I saw you online. You had your little black and white check outfit, looking just as cute, walking. Got your little stomach out.
Thank you, Sister Odell.
You want to say nothing?
Yeah, my summer's
what you posting for?
Thank you.
If you ain't want the comments, what is you posting for? Your comment section was open.
I don't mind posting. I don't mind doing that.
I wanted to comment, but I need my grandkids to show me how. I don't know how to comment right now.
But I do want to know how your summer's going. Is it too hot? Because it's been really, really hot.
Well, it's hot, but then it ain't hot as hell gonna be. I'll tell you that. So however hot it is,
Come on.
It ain't finna be hot as hell. I'm going to heaven, girl.
Yeah, so you've been walking around saving souls and doing what you do, huh, Sister Odell?
Well, I try to save as many as I can. It's a little hot out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You staying hydrated and all the things.
And you got to put your sunblock and your sunscreen on and all that.
I don't need that, sweetie. I'm covered. I'm a Christian woman.
Covered by the blood, and the blood never loses its power.
You need sunblock. You need it on your stomach when you wear your little outfits. I'm covered. I just told you I'm going to heaven. What I need sunblock, bro. I got on these cinnamon stockings, these white nursing shoes. My white usher outfit is long sleeve. I got on usher gloves. I got on a prayer cap, and I got on a scarf. Now, where's I'm going to put the sunscreen at?
You don't get hot?
Hot. Especially with the pantyhose.
Yeah.
And then
you're going to be hot, but it ain't hot as hell. See, I sacrificed a little coolness now to keep my soul out of hell.
Have you ever worn black? Have you ever worn another color besides white?
No, I'm missionary, sweetie. I wear white. I wear whites to the funerals because I'm the missionary.
Oh,
yes, ma'am.
Now that would be hot.
No, that's for the family and everything. The bereavement outfits. I don't wear bereavement outfits.
Oh,
you know. And I stopped going to funerals that people I knew was going to hell anyway. So.
Do you have a will, Sister Odell? Did you do a will yet?
Do I have a what, sweetie?
A will.
Last will and testament.
Yeah.
Well, I had 4 wills, you know. All of them passed away.
No, not the name.
Not the man.
Willard. William.
Willie.
Oh, I thought you was asking me about Will Turner, Will Horatio, Will Constable, and Will Page. I'm sorry. No, I don't have a...
Yeah, your last will, your last testament. Well, how you want things to go
I don't have that. My last testament is my life, sweetie.
Oh, that's
I've been running for Jesus the whole time. That's my whole... Write that down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Carly.
Well, what about your family when you pass away? Like Shirley is saying, who's going to get your estate, your property, your assets?
What are you going to leave them?
State.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, I ain't even got a county, let alone a whole state. Who has got money? You must think you're talking to Steve.
Well.
E.S.
No, Sister Odell don't. I ain't got nothing to leave nobody. I'm going to leave you Jesus. I'm going to leave you the word of the Lord. I'll leave you the word.
Well, thank you, Sister Odell, for that. Leave us with Jesus. We'll take it. Coming up next, the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is over 60 and full of stamina. Okay, we'll get into that and see how much stamina you really have in just a few. But right now, it's time for today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
All right, Shirley, we're going down there to the church house. We're going to the church, all right? Everybody brace yourself. Carla, Junior, Uncle Steve, we are going to the church. And, of course, you know, there's so many different ministries at the church. But we're going to pick one out. This one right here, Praise Dance. Praise.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we got Carla, we got to call them. We got to talk to them. They're doing too much. They do. We got to. It's just too much.
Why are you judging the praise dancer?
Because I'm the prankster. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, praise the Lord in the dance.
Yo, toenail polish ain't the same, and everybody ain't got their moves together. It's just it's too much. But anyway, let's go. Cat dog, if you would, we headed to the church. Praise dancers.
Hello. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. How you doing? I'm looking for Sister Tanya.
This is Sister Tanya.
Sister Tanya, this is Brother Fuller from the church. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, Brother Fuller. How are you?
I'm good. We wanted to give you a call about the praise dancing that's at the church. First of all, I wanted to really show you how much you're doing a great job over there with the praise dancers, and you definitely do a great job on every third Sunday that you guys actually perform. Everybody seems to really like it.
Well, thank you. What can I do for you today?
There is a bit of a situation with, it's been brought to our attention. We actually had a small gathering, a little meeting about it, and I've been elected to actually give you a call.
And who is this again? I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Brother Fuller.
And who had a meeting?
Some of the brothers at the church and pastor actually sat in for a moment on it, and I was actually elected to actually just give you a call. It's nothing that I don't think we can't get rectified and move on smoothly as we normally do. But I just think we wanted to reach out to you and kind of make you aware of it if you don't mind.
Okay. And what things are those?
Well, Sister Tanya, has any of the praise dancers before they became praise dancers was any of them strippers?
I beg your pardon?
Was any of the praise dancers that at the church that you have on the praise team right now, was any of them strippers in the past?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't really know who you are, and I don't really understand this line of questioning.
Like I said, I'm Brother Fuller. I don't think we've met, but like I said, I've been elected to give you a call. Now, it seems like what happened is this past week when you all actually danced, it seemed like a couple of the girls was actually gyrating during the praise routine.
Say what? Gyrating. Brother Fuller, I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you saw. None of my girls were gyrating. They were dancing for the Lord. And I think if you look through your Lord's eye, perhaps you would see them better, instead of maybe you were looking through the gyrating eye.
No. See, a couple of these girls, we can point them out. A couple of them have strip girl tendencies, evidently, because some of them has been driving.
Strip girl tendencies. You know what? Sir, I think we need to complete this call. Perhaps I need to call Bishop and speak to him myself because, I don't know what you do all day, but I have a real job. And I'm sitting here holding a conversation in my office about gyrating strippers in the church. Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, listen. Now, here's a couple other things that they're talking about. Some of the girls' feet are real ashy when you all are performing, and they want to see if maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if y'all need the grip or whatever that y'all don't put lotion on. We're not sure what that is. As well as the toenail polish. Everybody has 3, 4, 5 different designs and everything. Is it any way y'all can be in unison with your toenail polish? But the most important thing is the gyrating during the dance routine.
I don't know what your feet look like. I don't need you calling me, talking to me about my girls, their feet, their nail polish. Perhaps your mind should be on Jesus instead of on them. How about that?
Hard, man, for my mind to be.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't know what your
for my mind to be on Jesus when somebody's shaking their butt at the church. Now, that's the problem.
You know what? Look, I'm at work. Now, I'm trying to keep a work tone. You're going to make me curse up in here. Now, let me tell you something. Don't call me anymore. I will deal with Pastor. If he has something to say with me, he can say it to me personally. But I'm done with this conversation.
Are you going to deal with the gyrating is what we want to know. Maybe, you know what, it just hit me. Maybe you one of the ones that's doing the gyrating.
Look, let me tell you something. My girls ain't doing no gyrating, and neither am I. Now, I am done with this conversation. Do you understand me?
But listen.
I'm done.
Are you done with the gyrating? That's what we want to stop. So we can't praise the Lord if the booties is shaking.
You know what? Sir, look, I got to go to work. I got to go. Now, again, I don't know what your issue is. It sounds to me like you have an issue with gyrating booties. I have not heard so much gyrating booties in one conversation in my entire life. Now, my mind is set on Jesus. I don't know what your mind is set on.
Well, Sister Tanya, before you was a praise dance ministry, over the ministry, did you ever used to strip?
You know, I didn't do no stripping. Now, did your wife do any stripping? Did your mama do any stripping?
What did you? Wait a minute, man.
You heard what I said. You heard how you like if somebody called you and asked you if your mama did some stripping? How you like that? I got
you know what I want to know? When is the next rehearsal? That way I can come and pick out who it is that's doing this gyrating.
No. You don't have any business at my rehearsal. I don't want to see you at my rehearsal. I don't want to see any parts of you in my rehearsal. If I see you near one of my girls, I swear I'm coming after you myself. Do you understand me?
We need to find out who's doing that gyrating.
You don't need to find out. You need to stay your butt in your own house.
And I'm glad y'all ain't dancing when the plate is being passed, because ain't no telling how you act with them wands coming through that.
You know what? That's it. You call me disrespecting me. I'm at work. I can't even handle this anymore. You know what? Don't call me no more. Don't look at my girls no more. Matter of fact, come near the church and see what I got for you.
I want to know, is you going to stop the gyrating? When is you going to stop
do it
from moving?
I'm not going to do it thing.
Who you think you talking to like that? You're supposed to be a minister leader.
I'm done listening to you. Now I'm getting ready to go.
Well, I got one more thing to say to you before you leave.
No, you ain't got a thing to say to me. I said I was done.
And I said I got one more thing to say. Is you listen.
You know what, man? Get off my phone.
I'm going to say it anyway. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your entire praise ministry congregation, all your girls, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, I'm a cutie. For real? Oh, they got me cursing on the radio. Oh, I think I'm going to have it.
Hey, I got one thing to ask you, Tanya. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Nobody else but the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there you have it. Praise dancers. That's dedicated to all the praise dancers out there. That right there. Okay. No. All righty then. Thank you. Listen, Week zero. Yeah, that's the classic football game going down in Birmingham, Alabama. That is August the 29th, the beginning of Labor Day weekend. Is 2 games going on. Valdosta State, all right, versus Clark, Atlanta. And you got University of West Alabama against Fort Valley. It's all going down. Now, the reason why Tommy is involved is because there's a Week 0 Comedy Jam. Week 0 Comedy Jam hosted by yours truly. All right. We got a special guest straight up out of Birmingham's own special guest, Ms. V. And the headliner of the evening is the one and only my boy, Bill Bellamy in the building. All right. You hear me? Week 0 Comedy Jam. It is at the, Botwell Auditorium, the historic Botwell Auditorium, and that's August 29th, and tickets are on sale right now.
Botwell.
Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, Botwell Auditorium. Run on down there, man. Me and Bill let you get a little time.
5,000 seats sold it out before. You ain't got to worry about it.
Okay.
With that.
Okay.
Y'all need me on show help sell some tickets?
No, me and Bill gonna be just fine.
I sold Botwell out. I just need to know. Just let me know. If that's what you need, let me know.
You here for him, Steve? You here for him?
Yeah, I'll step up.
He said 5,006. Say the auditorium, you don't know. What?
Week 0, me and Bill coming, baby. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter, the subject over 60 and full of stamina. We'll find out right after this.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Yeah.
Let's go. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject over 60 and full of stamina. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 31-year-old married woman, and I've been married for 8 years, and we have 4 kids. In the beginning, our sex life was amazing, and our intimate sessions would last for hours. But after 4 kids, it's basically non-existent, and when we do have sex, it's terrible and boring. There is no spice in our love life because my husband is tired. It's just sex, and then he goes to sleep, leaving me wanting more. We have sex once a week so I can fulfill my duties as a wife, but I get my satisfaction elsewhere. On 2 separate occasions, I met 2 gentlemen that are at least 30 years older than me. I was open and honest with them about my sad sex life, and they told me how bad I needed, and I told them how bad I needed some good sex. So now I'm having an affair with both of them, and they both are beyond amazing in bed. One guy is in his early 60s, and he is so passionate that I can't get enough of him. The other one is in his late 60s, and he has more stamina than any man I've ever been with. I was shocked to find out that the men in their 60s still have it going on like this. The more intimacy I have with these older men, the less I want to be with my husband. It's like the best experience ever, and I could see myself falling for them. I'm sure these older men don't want anything but sex from me, but I find it hard to go back to boring sex with my husband after being with these old pros. I do love my husband, and I don't want to lose him. He has no idea what I've been doing on the side, and I almost feel bad for cheating. My husband and I are both still young. So do you think there is a way for us to spice up our sex life again, or should I realize that I need more than my husband can give me? Wow. Okay.
Well, can I say this before you start, Shirley?
Yes.
I'm going to be beyond interested in hearing your response. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. You should feel badly for cheating. You really should. You know what? I don't think you've given it your marriage, much of a chance. It sounds like you've given up. Did you leave that part out or something? I think you just said that it was boring and basically non-existent. But, you want it to last for hours. For how long you want it to last? For like hours and hours? No wonder he's tired. I'm sure both of you can step up your game in the bedroom. Do you have date nights? Do you plan anything to do together as a married couple? I know you have 4 kids. Do you get a babysitter from time to time so you guys can go out and have time together? Those are the kinds of things you have to do to keep your marriage, the spice in your marriage and things like that. Where is the romance? Where is it? Do you, talk to him about being romantic and stuff like that? It doesn't sound like either of you guys are trying. Just stepping, outside of your marriage or stepping out on your husband, to get what you need. That's not the answer. And you have 2 men? Wow. I know women are smarter than men when it comes to dating and everything, but 2, and by the way, you have 2 men. I really hope you're using protection. So far, I guess you have been, because that really could turn into a mess. And I hope you don't really fall for either one of these guys, because it's going to cause a problem, in your marriage, more than already is there with this sex situation. So I think you need to reevaluate your marriage with your husband. You and your husband need to sit down and talk about this situation seriously and try to come to some sort of agreement. You need romance. You need love. You need all of that, foreplay, all of that back in your marriage. And you can put it back in. You're only 31. You guys are young. Steve?
31. Oval. 31, girl. Whew. Lord have mercy. It's called a repeat offender. Someone who returns back to the scene of the crime over and over and over, and yet no repercussions. This is my answer, okay?
Okay. I'm interested in yours just like you were interested in mine.
No, you're not. And anyway.
What?
31 years old and it's oval. But it used to be amazing because they had intimate sections that lasted for hours. Here's some people that obviously is not working. That is very hard. Hours. All your intimate sessions was hours.
That's a lot.
Well, them hours turned into 4 kids. It's basically non-existent when we have sex now. It's terrible. It's boring. Ain't no spice in it. Soon as he has sex, he go to sleep, leaving you wanting more. Y'all doing it once a week so you can fulfill your duties. But then on 2 different occasions, you met 2 gentlemen that are at least 30 years older than me. So let's stop right here. You're attracted to older men because you just sat down and explained to 2 older men how unhappy you are sexually. Now, the first one, you might have just fell into it, but after you saw how good he was, you explained it to another 60-year-old dude. And you'd have found out that them old pros is just that, old pros. Bringing it.
All right, hang on, Steve.
Frying the bacon.
We'll have part 2 of your response.
In there redoing the kitchen.
23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, over 60 and full of
stamina. Over there roofing the garage.
Part 2 of Steve's response coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On August 6th, get ready to laugh all the way to the bank with The Pickup, the hottest action movie of the summer coming to Prime Video. Eddie Murphy stars as an armored truck driver with his rookie partner, Pete Davidson, as they are forced into a multi-million-dollar heist led by none other than your girl, Keke Palmer. From Tim Story, director of Barbershop, The Pickup features an all-star cast including Eva Longoria, Marshawn Lynch, and Andrew Dice Clay. The Pickup coming to Prime Video August the 6th.
All right, Steve, come on, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, over 60 and full of stamina.
This 31-year-old lady had a wonderful relationship with a man. They used to have hour-long love-making sessions that has resulted in 4 kids. Now there's no spark at all. They just he have sex and go to sleep. She do it once a week. And she says that she's had to find, and he falls asleep, leaving her wanting more. So to cure the more, she has started seeing two older men, early 60s and late 60s. She's explained to both of them how boring her sex life is, and they say, hold on, you ain't got to do that. So now these old pros is in there working. They old too. They know old ways. Mm-hmm. They in there churning your butter. Come on now. Churning the butter. You getting your cotton picked. Just like you like it. Yeah, they in there. They waxing you with burlap sacks. Yeah, y'all having civil rights sex. That's
You just. Why do you go so far? Why can't you?
I knew he was going.
You felt it.
I like
you
it.
felt
I
that.
Get on back. Just let me get on back to what I was doing then. This old time sex. Y'all in there having howdy, ho. Y'all in there having Callaway sex. Yeah, y'all up in there. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4. Y'all having Elvis Presley sex. Little Richard sex. So I know how you feel. Cause you've had some things, cause you young. Them 60-year-old men in there just coming in there and bringing it. And this man is so passionate cause he got moves. He doing things. He know what to do. He done it before. 30 more years experience. Pouring it all on you every now and then. You can't take it. And the other one got stamina. The reason old men have stamina, and I'm going to explain it to you this way. The reason we have stamina is because we've had this before. We can control it better.
Oh, okay.
We know how to pace. Mm-hmm. We know when it's getting close to the end. We know how to, pull back a little bit and take our time and refocus our mind. And sometimes it's called displacement. Sometimes being an old pro, you know how to take your mind and put it somewhere else so you can keep handling your business without the focus being there, thus bringing about an eroticism in yourself. So you take your mind and displace it somewhere else.
Come on here now.
Stay with me, Deacon.
I'm with you right now.
You degentify. You take it in another direction.
Yeah.
You rebuke the powers of lustivity.
That's right. They with you now.
And now, due to this, you want one. But I think you've come to the realization that all they want from you is your sex. Yeah. But it's hard for you to go back to that boring sex. That young boy thing, that hip hop love. That one pants leg up, one pants down love.
You don't want that like that.
That Kango hat love. That I got on extra jewelry love. Yeah. You need to get back to that dashiki love.
Yes, come on back to the
Yeah, that love in the window. Before there was gold chains and all that. We just want some beads. You need mood ring sex.
Move.
Yeah.
Change colors.
Yeah. Red, hot, cold, all that. You go right here. You know what I'm saying? You need Jerry curl sex. You need Roger Trotman sex. So rough, so tough out here.
Yes.
Yeah, you need a computer love sex.
Wow. Come on here now.
More bounce to the ounce. You need some headed through the grapevine.
Headed through the grapevine.
See, you have been spoiled now. You have been treated to a ticket to the past. You've had some field loving put on you.
Yeah, some album love, Pastor. Album.
You know, some out in the field love. You had some behind the garage love put on you.
I actually did that one time.
I know you did.
Hush. Don't need to
You
know
actually
that.
had some backseat love.
Yeah, I've been back.
Where your foot all up against the window, tear the tent off the window. Yeah.
That's good.
All right, listen.
Loving so hard back there, I looked up, all my tent was wrinkled.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out
That's that window foggy love.
the Strawberry Letter on podcast on demand, okay?
Put that on defrost, Shirley. Put that on.
And we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
What up, though? It's your boy, Big Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You dig?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On August 6th, get ready to laugh all the way to the bank with The Pickup, the hottest action movie of the summer coming to Prime Video. Eddie Murphy stars as an armored truck driver with his rookie partner, Pete Davidson, as they are forced into a multi-million-dollar heist led by none other than your girl, Keke Palmer. From Tim Story, director of Barbershop, The Pickup features an all-star cast including Eva Longoria, Marshawn Lynch, and Andrew Dice Clay. The Pickup coming to Prime Video August the 6th.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got for us, Junior?
Yeah, Shirley. August 29th and 30th, I'm going to be in D.C. with Earthquake. And we're going to be at the MGM on the National Harbor.
Hey, man, can you try not to sound depressed about it?
No, because what I'm going to say next is depressing. But that's what I would be doing on August 29th and August 30th. I'm excited about that. But this next part. You know when I told y'all I was going to tell y'all what I was going to do for preseason and all this type of stuff? Well, my wife done found a way to work herself in here. And she wants to watch football this season with me now. You know, every time I try to find some happiness, I find a way to take it. So I said, okay, cool. The first thing I said, baby, you can watch football with me. And the first thing she said, we gonna need some flowers. Ain't no flowers in football. Now, we gotta get Texan colored flowers around the house now. This is exciting. Now, I said, okay, cool. We watched the game. And I said, you're going to get the rule book. And then the first thing, you know, she said, so who the white team playing the blue team? They have names. That's the Lions and the Chargers. They have names. You're going to need to know this. Now, she over here talking about who. This is what got me, though. She said, who is that under the person that's over there bent over? That's the quarter. You're going to need to know these positions. We're not going to do this all season. Why he out there by himself? He's a wide receiver. He just catch passes. That's all he do. She don't know nothing about this game. It's going to be hard.
But she just wants to be with you, Junior. And
I don't need all that. It's just one day a week. You know what she said about the head coach?
What?
She looks on the head coach. You see the coach over there with his headsets on talking about what song is he listening to. That is not for music. Them is not. What you think? What did you think he listened to? Earth, Wind and Fire, the Ohio Play. What did you think he listening to?
Jodeci.
He talking to somebody. He ain't over there dancing.
Why don't you have a little patience with her so she can learn the game?
Ain't nobody got time for this. Well, then she talking about, I like the man with the nice shirt. Ain't that same shirt down in Foot Locker? That is a ref. That's a ref. That's a ref. He not working.
The referee.
More patience.
That's a ref. That's what he do. He didn't have to say, why they didn't give him a different shirt though? They got this. Girl, this ain't what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to do this.
But she wants to cuddle with you, Junior, and be close.
No, I'm just gonna have to go down to Steve's house every day, every Sunday.
Uh-oh.
That's what I think. I think
right now. No, hell no, not every Sunday. We do a couple games, but not every Sunday. Super Bowl or something like that, but not every Sunday, no. He ain't gonna be able to make it every week. I gotta watch him, see how his health doing and all this here. I don't want to watch the game and be concerned at the same time. Everybody cheering except him. I look over there, he having a crisis. I'm not, no.
All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, a man is at odds with his girlfriend over his daughter. We'll get into it. He needs some advice right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, Steve, this is from JC in Pensacola. JC says, I moved my girlfriend in and she asked if her daughter could stay with us for 2 weeks. Her daughter was having marital problems, so I agreed to it. I got home from work the other day and another man was in her bed up in my house. I told her and the dude to get out. She said she didn't have anywhere to go, and I told her and my girlfriend that was not my problem. My girlfriend took her daughter's side and said, I need to be more understanding. Do I really?
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's inconsiderate of your house. That's disrespectful of your house.
Yeah.
You don't come in. You having marital problems, but you done brought another man in my house that I don't know. But who this fool, though, that went over this other man's house, took his clothes off and got in bed? Who this fool?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, it's some things you can't even say to me.
Yeah, this sounds like a breakup waiting to happen right here. Yeah, so he doesn't have to be understanding, just...
No, you ain't got to be nothing. And the woman is crazy. She asked you, could she come and stay with you because she having marital problems? She didn't ask you, can she come and stay with us and start her life over with another man and bring the marital problem to your house? And can he sleep in your other bed and not ask you for permission? All that's wrong on them.
Yeah.
No, you ain't got to everybody get out. You and her. You ain't got nowhere to go. Well, you should have thought of it. You had somewhere to go.
Yeah. This is crazy. This really is. Yeah. And we have time for another one, Steve. This is from Chevette in Teaneck. Chevette says, I gave my husband 3 bags of old clothes to give to his sister after she lost weight. I saw his ex-girlfriend on Facebook in one of my old dresses. He said he can't help that his sister and his ex are still friends. Then he turned it on me and asked why I was on his ex-girlfriend's Facebook page. He made me so mad that I want to get my clothes back. How did doing a good deed backfire on me? How did this happen?
Well,
how did it backfire
first of all, lady, if you gave it to him to give to his sister, and he gave the clothes to his sister, and then his sister turned around and gave some of the stuff to his ex, that ain't his fault. The stupid part for him was, he should have just said, wow, that's crazy. I gave that to my sister. I can't believe she did that. Now, you're not going to be able to get your clothes back.
No.
But then you also have to take the position of why you worrying about it. Yeah. Because if you gave them away, you didn't want them no way.
Right.
Now, you want to be grateful for being the borrower, or you want to be grateful for being the loaner? Which one you want to be grateful for? You had it to give away, and you on her Facebook. Now he go, what you on her Facebook page for? Why he talking this, I don't even know. He had one thing to say. That's crazy. I gave them to my sister.
That's all he had to say.
That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The why you on her page.
Yeah.
All that. He
tried to flip it.
Bruh.
Bruh,
you could, don't worry about flipping it, because you can't flip it on women. Trust me. Trust me. That's not going to work out for you.
Tossed and turned.
They flip back be hard.
Yep. Well, okay. She was just trying to do a good deed.
If you wasn't screwing her, I wouldn't have had to worry about her having my clothes on. What?
Yeah, it could go a lot of different ways.
And that was shots fired. That was random.
Bruh, I'm talking about, you don't even know how this could go.
Yeah. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. Wow. How would you have handled this, Steve?
Well, I don't remember none of my exes, so I'm clear.
Oh,
I have amnesia.
Conveniently.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what you're rolling with.
Selective amnesia. I don't remember now one of my exes. Nothing. No, I've never had one. Who's mama?
Not Annette. What's her name?
Who's mama? Is that what you?
Yeah. Yeah. I got children with women I don't know.
That's what coming up in 20 minutes after the hour. We'll have more of this ignorant show right after this.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, guys, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a viral Instagram video from a Philadelphia funeral home that shows a drive-by, what they're calling a drive-by funeral. Now, in the video, a Sprinter van, you have a Sprinter van, Steve, so think about this. A Sprinter van rolls by a home with an open casket inside, so the family can view the body. The funeral home offers mobile viewing service that offers families the option to skip the funeral home and have their deceased loved one come to them. Okay, you got that? The Sprinter can park at the house or wherever the family chooses. This is offered as a budget-friendly, less intimidating, shall we say, less intimidating experience for families. What do you think about that? Drive-by funerals.
Sounds like a great prank.
Huh?
Well,
Roll the window up. I ain't know
tell
like
you one
that.
thing,
Come
though.
on. Let's go.
What? What?
You bringing the body over there and make a hard right turn and don't tell nobody. You get over there and open it up. Now he turned over on his side.
He's tossed.
You open the casket. He in there like he on his stomach sleep. Nah, we got to flip him over in front of y'all. This is a. We got to try to straighten this suit back out and everything. We had to slam on our brakes at the light. That's why he balled up in there like that.
All right. We'll have more.
That's why he balled up in there like that.
We're going to play Would You Rather.
I know he ain't a baby, but we slammed on the brakes. And that's why he in the fetal position. Just get out the Sprinter till we straighten him out.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather cook without seasoning or bathe without soap? Which one?
God.
Dang, Tommy.
Tommy into something.
You're a cook and a bather, aren't you?
I got to have that soap, man. But that bland food gonna kill me, man. But that soap is way more important. I'm going with the soap. I gotta have the soap.
Okay, you're gonna bathe. All right, Junior?
I know these two nasty behinds right here.
Yeah. I have soap.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Y'all finally bathing. I cannot believe it. Let's see what he say. He'll skip a bath. Come on.
Yeah, I skip a bath.
Ooh, he don't want to wash for nothing.
You don't want to wash,
Steve. What?
You stay over there. What I care.
Okay. So you're gonna. Which one, Steve? Did you choose?
I don't know. I gotta have some seasoning on my food. It's like
just funky eating a steak. Just eating a steak, funky.
But it's good though.
Well, let me ask you a question. You ever ate down at Piccadilly's and ain't no black people working there? You ever
bland food.
You ever been to a Luby's and ain't no black people working there? All right now.
I've done that.
Get them green beans that they ran up under that tap water. Yeah.
All right, would you rather be a short order cook, speaking of cooking, short order cook at a diner or a bartender at a strip club?
I'm at a strip club.
Well, let's go to Tommy on that.
Okay, come on, Tommy.
Because he just picked up one word short and want to run with it. And I'm not.
Well, he already short order cook, so would you want to be a bartender? We'll get you a crate so you can stand up so they can see you while you're making these drinks. We can get you a crate. He already been a short order cook.
All right, Junior.
It's hilarious.
I'm gonna work at the strip club.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The
Steve,
views is
you
better.
didn't answer.
What would you do at the strip club, Junior? What would you do at the strip club?
I'm gonna be a bartender, but I'm probably not gonna serve
choice.
that many drinks. I'll be too busy looking. I'd be doing.
I want to see you at Magic City bartending.
Yeah, man,
what you
talking
doing?
Talking to Passion. Just be talking to Passion. Hey, Passion. That's her name, Passion.
Glitter, cinnamon, all of
Man, having great conversation.
I can't go to Magic City. I can't be in there. I'm not.
Okay, so you're going to be a short order cook.
You're bartending, though. You're working. You got an excuse. You're working.
Shaking, not stirred. Just, you just watching. You ain't doing nothing.
No, the first time I went to Magic City, Joe Torre took me. I didn't understand the concept of strip clubs. No, I wanted to marry charity girls.
You wanted to marry?
Oh, okay.
That's
Two of them.
Round
Two of them.
Would you rather?
I was trying to figure out what they was doing on Saturday at 4:30.
Coming up, our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right
Just
after
don't
this.
tell my mama where we met.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday, and it's been a great day. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate your business every single day. Steve?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I have some closing remarks to help some people out today.
All right.
I was talking to someone who was telling me that they were suffering from anxiety. And I knew right away that what anxiety was worry. And so I played along. I said, so what do you think your anxiety is from? I full well know what it's from. And they said, I'm just worried about what's going to happen. And they went on and on and on about this scenario of what could happen. And all of it was a scenario. All of it was what they thought was going to happen and what would happen in the event that what they thought did actually happen. So they talked for about 3 to 4 minutes, and I said, hey, man, can I help you with something? I said, you have wasted completely 4 minutes of my time. And I probably can't tell you how much time you've put into coming up with this scenario that you have. Well, what you mean? Unc, you got to think about your future. You telling me not to think about your future? I said, no, I'm not telling you not to think about your future. I am going to suggest to you that you don't worry about your future. I said, because you can't control it. Anxiety happens because of two things. Concern over something you have no control over. That's anxiety. And it's usually the two places that you can't control, your past and your future. If you are concerned with over them and process those thoughts between those two things, you're going to have anxiety. What has happened to you has already happened. You're past it. Stop hanging around people who are in your life to remind you who you are. Most people won't even let you be the new you because they stuck on who you used to be. Well, you got to cut them people out your life. You can't even grow. I was talking to another person who says they're thinking about relocating, but they're 50 years old and they're thinking about relocating. Now, I've known this person since probably 98, I think. So he kept telling me this, and he's been talking about it. He lives in a small city. And so finally, I told him, I said, can I just share something with you? Everybody that I know that has made it had to leave home. I don't know nobody that has made it staying where they're from. Now, that's not to say you can't become successful where you are. We're not talking about that. We're talking about that next level success, that nationwide fame. If that's what you're after, if you want to be a nationwide business, if you want to have nationwide fame, you're probably going to have to leave home. And the reason you have to leave home is because you have to get away from the people who have known you your whole life, who keep wanting you to be that same person and are not willing to accept the new you. There are people who are just not going to accept the new you. Oh, now how you think you all that? No, I don't think I'm all that. You now think I'm all that. I just want to be different. So in order to grow, you have to go. And in order to go, you're going to have to take a risk. Stop what if in yourself. Stop fearing yourself into constant failure. Man, if I do this and this don't work, I won't make it. Well, if you don't do this, ain't nothing going to happen and you still ain't going to make it. You have got to be willing to let go of things you have no control over. Anxiety is because of your fear of your past and your future. I have seen people I've done it myself. I've created scenarios for tomorrow, and then when tomorrow got here, it wasn't nothing like I thought it was going to be. As a matter of fact, it was a whole nother situation, and then I had some more anxiety because now I had to deal with that because I was anticipating something else. Something else actually happened, and now I'm sitting here facing with that. Now I'm behind the 8 ball twice because now I'm trying to undo my mental thought process I had for what it was going to be and now deal with the reality of what it was. Or then the other scenario, I can't tell you how many times I thought something was going to go bad the next day and turn around and God had fixed it. And all of a sudden it was okay. And now all that worry I had was for nothing. Y'all, listen to me. Stop talking yourself out of what God might have for you because you don't know. He is not going to show us our future. He told you that. He will never show you the route that you're going to have to take to become what you want to become. He can't show you that because you would turn back. If God had told me when I was 27 that in order to be who I am at 67, this was the route I was going to have to take, I wouldn't do it. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it. How many kids? How many divorces? How many failures? How many businesses? How many cancellations? What? The internet. They're going to say what? Social media. What? Facebook. What? Trilogy. What? Hate. What? No, I don't want to do that. But that's why he don't. So now, quit worrying about what you have no control over. And quit talking yourself out of something because what God has for you is for you. And everything that happens to you is preparing you for what you ask God for. So when it's going hard for you, you must have asked God for something big. Deal with it, get through it, so he can get you to it. Those are my closing remarks today. I hope you got something from me. Join us tomorrow, God willing. Maybe we'll have something for you there. Talk to God today. He would absolutely love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.